Look at that, huh? I wonder how that happened. Or I wonder how that turned out. I know how it happened, and I was here for it. Welcome to the show. They can't all be funny. What is it? Where? I don't know either of those answers, but I do know who. The answer is you. Who can save the forest from the bears? Smokey. And that's the answer, dude. Welcome to the show where we really figure out important shit about life. Who else is going to save those forests, man? Who else is going to travel to middle America to save those kids from that forest, man? What forest? James, I thought are you raising your hand? Any questions? Wow. Interesting. Is that interesting, James?
No.
Not interesting at all. Wow, that's not interesting. Generally, that's not what you say when something is not interesting. No one's ever said, wow, that's so uninteresting. Maybe they have, actually.
You probably have.
I probably was the cause of it. But they were like, have you heard this podcast called They Cannot Be Funny? Wow, it's so uninteresting.
Wow, it's so lame.
Yeah, but they meant it like, not
wow, it's so lame.
Yeah, like a 70s asshole. So this is it. If the first, this is the podcast.
Yeah,
and if this is the first time you've ever seen it,
it's not.
And it's not.
And you know that.
And you know that because you've seen it in your dreams. Welcome to your dreams, where my reality is your dream. Welcome to my reality. We're all in this reality, and we're all in this together.
Unless you do shrooms.
Unless you do shrooms, and then you can move up and down to different.
It's like Inception. You move to different levels.
Ooh, what if? All right. So you do shrooms, and then after you're on that plane, you freaking drop acid, dude.
While you're on a plane?
Yeah, you're on a plane. You do shrooms, level 1. Get on a plane, level 2, dude. Drop acid on the plane in the bathroom. Level 3 by the time you land, but you're back down to sea level, so it's back to level 2, but it's
or it's a different
advanced
level because it's now level 4 because you got on the plane, you dropped the acid, and now you're on a whole new plane. So being back down on the ground is a new plane.
You switch planes
midair without knowing.
Yeah, dude. Dude, that's the world record.
You get hit by a car
in the air,
and it's over. You're dead.
And then you wake up, and here you go. We're in the podcast. Welcome to your reality, my dreams, and my dreams.
And I thought you just flipped off the camera.
Fuck them. If you're not watching this is for you. If you're not watching this or listening, and if you're listening, you can't see what I'm doing. And I'm also. It's kind of like this is the weird way to flip off because this is up. This is how I meant to do it. Full fucking solo. That's what I mean. If you're not watching this, that's for you, dude. But if you are, that wasn't for you. And James is here in person in real life, and that wasn't for him.
And I have no intention of watching this.
Yeah. Bro, praise God, dude. And it's hot in here, man. Why? Because we're kind of burnt. The fan is on.
The fan is on. But the fans are not here. That's why.
Well, we have fans.
But they're not here.
Actually, the past couple of videos have gotten very, very few views.
Oh, so we don't have fans.
We don't have any fans.
I mean, and that being said, honestly, I would say you don't have fans.
Yeah, I don't have any fans.
You're cast of pods.
Yes, and I'm fucking steering us in the right direction, dude.
But
yeah,
there is a strong chance that I will have a surprise guest on for you next week.
Wow.
You already know who it is, but, surprise ruined. But there's a chance that it may not happen.
Yeah. That which happened last time.
Did it?
Yeah. We had to postpone a week.
Okay. So that's possible as well.
Here's something else. Totally unrelated.
Okay.
Last week's episode.
Unrelated, like your cousin's mom isn't related to you?
That's another conversation.
All right, go back to what you're saying.
But we should come back to that. If that's, you know what, we will one day. A podcast or two ago, we attempted to play a clip of a video that we made from a movie that we both love. And we would have thought there would be context for them going into this conversation, but they have no idea because I had to cut it out in order to post it on YouTube.
Really?
Yes, the Dragon Heart video that we made got flagged.
Ooh.
Yes.
I did not know that.
We can't post it on the channel either.
Did it say why it got flagged?
Yeah, the Universal Studios.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, we didn't do enough to it. That's insane, which is crazy. Because most of it, there was it was the top part of the screen, and then there was stuff at the bottom. So it was it wasn't full frame. And still.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, maybe if we blur it a little?
We could try, yeah. But it just sucks. You guys don't even know what I'm talking about. But for me and James, it sucks. We had a cool thing that we did. And
no one will ever see it.
No one will ever see it.
Ever.
Yeah, you have to come probably here in person to see it. And that's kind of cool.
Yeah. No, that's sad.
It's sad, but it's like a NFT.
I mean, that was a lot of work we did to it.
Which means we can't do more.
Yeah, I know.
That sucks. Bad too.
Yeah. I'm sad. I quit.
Yeah.
I'm done with podcasts now.
Wonder what else we're going to figure out on this podcast that's really important.
I don't know.
Because I'll tell you what, dude, I have the power of a glazed honey or an iced honey bun and a zebra cake inside of me. Wow, that was weird if without context, and that's what you don't have. So that was weird. It was episode 21, regardless of when this is coming out or whatever I was talking about.
23.
This is episode 23, so it was episode 21. So eat a dickle, eat one or don't. Cryptocurrency is cool, pretty cool. James and I, mainly I, have been getting into it. James a little bit, but it takes a lot to spark inside of James's brain. Because James's circuit board has been fried from years of addiction. Right?
What am I addicted to?
You smell, you go outside and you smell cats.
As opposed to smelling the two that I live with?
Yeah, you don't want local cats, dude. You go outside and
go to a different city and find a cat.
Yeah,
smell that cat.
Dude. You want regional cats, dude.
Ooh, boy, I have to tell you some stories about some regional cats.
Could you?
No.
Could you tell one?
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to hear it.
So the first cat I ever smelled.
Yeah.
And this is back when I was like a wee lad. So it was a long time ago. So me and my buddy Moses were trekking through the desert.
Trekking
through the desert.
Okay.
On a trek, on a quest.
Yeah.
We were walking on a path through a desert.
Wow.
And we came across this place that I don't even know if it still exists. You've probably never heard of it before, but it's called Egypt.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, no. I don't think it exists. It's, it was like 10 years ago.
Moses, you say?
Yeah, Moses, my buddy Moses.
Okay.
Old man. Kind of, somewhat creepy, but, old man.
Yeah, a lot of old men are really handsy.
Yeah. At least he didn't smell kids, so, there's that.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, we got to this place called Egypt, and they worship their cats.
Mm-hmm.
So, the Pharaoh, he's like their king.
Oh, yeah.
He had this cat that he loved.
Oh, he loved it.
Yeah,
I bet he did.
I snuck into Ramesses, palace.
Oh, yeah.
And I had to go smell this cat.
Ramsey. Dude.
So, when I got this cat, I picked it up.
Yeah.
Took a good old...
Where?
Oh, right on the back of its neck.
Oh, okay.
I can still smell it today.
Okay.
And then it scratched my face and ran away.
You didn't catch anything from that?
From that, no.
From the
I
scratch.
did sleep with Ramesses' wife, but
Caught something from that.
Caught something from that.
You know what? I didn't think you'd smell it there.
Mm.
I thought you'd smell it maybe on its butthole.
Well, because that's what you would do.
Yeah, I'm a dog. I'm a dog guy.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
No, we smell the back of their neck. Because that's where they can't clean as well, so that's where the real scent really stays.
That makes sense.
Every other part of their body they can clean pretty well.
But
The back of their neck they can't really clean. Like you'll still clean their face by licking their paw and rubbing their face, but guess what? They can't reach the back of their neck.
I saw a cat one time and had a brush, and he was scrubbing the back of his neck.
Was that Garfield?
No.
Wow.
Yeah, I've never seen Garfield.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Heard of him. I actually heard him once.
Ooh.
Heard him.
Eating lasagna?
Oh, yeah, and you could just hear the... And then there was no more lasagna.
Yeah.
And he left a note that said, not
bitch.
Garfield. Yeah, gotcha,
Not
bitch.
Garfield.
Not Garfield. But I think it might have been him.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. I think honestly, I think he was lying.
Oh, yeah.
I think he was freaking bullshitting me, dude.
Yeah. Well, I mean, why else would he say not Garfield? To throw you off the clue. Would you have even thought it was Garfield if he hadn't left that note?
Lasagna.
But you didn't know it was a cat. You just knew your lasagna disappeared. It could have been your daughter.
It could have been. She likes lasagna.
See, so who knows?
Is this your show? You can have it.
No, I don't want it. I tried. I'm gonna make it. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know what that actually was. I'm gonna make another one, and I'm gonna do it better. And it's gonna be better than this one. And it's gonna be called "They're All Gonna Be Funny."
With hookers and blackjack.
Yeah, hookers and blackjack, and we're gonna film it in Vegas.
Fuck yeah! Vegas. Every week we fly to Vegas. That dude, watch out, dude.
Pegasus.
Yeah, that's getting a little racial.
Yeah.
So here's the thing, dude. And this is honestly here's the meat. Here's the bread and butter.
I don't want to see your meat.
I'm gonna show you my bread, and I'm gonna butter my meat. You know what I'm saying? And you're about to find out, dude.
But I don't want to see it.
Yeah. But wait. Just wait. All right?
There's more.
There is, dude. There's a handful more. If you'll butter my meat for me, dude, I'll tell you anything you want, dude. Trevor, I'm talking to you, T-Rev. Butter my meat, dude? No. I went off
Why
on
would
a
you tell
tangent.
your cousin to butter your meat?
I'm not going to tell somebody that's not my cousin to butter my meat, dude. That's disgusting.
Maybe like a girlfriend? You wouldn't tell your girlfriend to butter your meat?
No, dude. I tell my cousin. My male cousin. Trevor Morgan.
Oh, no. Now we dropped the last name.
Oh,
I
yeah.
Like that.
You know what his middle name is? Asshole.
I was going to say Michelle.
It is Michelle. He actually dated a girl named Michelle one time, and she was a cunt.
I hope she's watching this.
It's Barclay.
Barclay.
Yeah. And broccoli is very close to Barclay.
Trevor Broccoli.
Mm-hmm. And coincidentally, he's never seen it.
He's never seen broccoli?
Never seen it. He has no idea what it even looks like.
Broccoli?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
But he's a health nut. He's all about physical physique.
No, he's just a nut. He has... Trevor honestly has the biggest nuts. We're gonna... Oh, speaking of Trevor. All right. So I told you Trevor wants to... So this weekend is... Today's the 11th. March 11th. I don't know when this will be posted. Probably a little bit less than a week from now.
February.
Close to a week from now. Not in February. But yes, I know a little bit of a week from now. A week. And so this weekend... Today's Thursday. This weekend being sometime Saturday, maybe Friday night. Damn it.
You still have 2 others to post, so I don't see this one getting posted this weekend.
Right, but I'm just saying that this weekend, I'm going to Buna and I'm going to see said Trevor. Said beloved Trevor. And he wants to produce. He wants to take your job, basically. He wants to be you. He said he was gunning for you, honestly, is what he told me. So,
I'd like to see him try.
He has he might have a gun. I'm just going to say he might have a gun.
I mean, I definitely have a gun.
Yeah. You definitely might have a gun.
Yeah.
And he might also maybe have a gun.
And I would like to think that I could probably hit him with said gun before he could hit me with said gun.
You heard it here first, folks. And you'll never hear it anywhere else.
Mm-mm.
Because one of them's going to be dead.
And guess who's going to be back in this chair next week?
Me.
Yeah, boy, me, right here.
Now, Trevor wants to try to produce a podcast for me and Caleb. Caleb sent in the grilled cheese video.
Yes. While driving.
Right.
Props to him still. Yeah, fuck yeah. Props to him.
Champion. I don't know what we're going to do, but Trevor said he's going to try to figure out some activities and shit for us to do and talk about and stuff, and he's going to produce it.
And is this going to be a weekly podcast? Y'all are going to do this more than once?
I'm going to say it's going to be
maybe once.
Pilot episode that's just going to be They Can't All Be Funny episode whatever to make up for one of the weeks we missed.
24.
Yeah, it'll probably be 24, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'll just be episode 24 will be a little different probably. Unless we don't do it.
Yeah.
Here's but why I bring it up. Trevor is such an eccentric mastermind in a lot of ways.
Yes.
Okay?
I got to give him props for that theme song he came up with that we've yet to use.
When the night is long and it's cold outside and you need someone beside you. You need a friend to call upon to feel the warmth inside you. That's it, dude. And that's a Trevor Morgan original.
We still need to finish it, though.
Yeah. That's basically all that we have.
Yeah.
And that's all that he made up on the spot.
That's for Eskimo Bros.
Yeah.
That's going to be our
Gotta build an Eskimo. Or
a bro. We
igloo.
gotta build a
Gotta
bro.
build a bro.
We got the Eskimos. We just need a bro.
We got plenty of Eskimos. So, why I bring it up. Me and Caleb are going to be on a podcast this weekend. Hopefully. Trevor will be behind the camera. He'll be off camera, but we'll be able to hear what he's saying.
And you said he had lots of cameras, right?
Oh, if I said that, I lied. I don't know how we're going to do it, and it'll be the jankiest podcast that we've ever done.
At least he's got the microphones, right?
Nope. And so we're gonna find out how that's gonna go. But this is why it's going to be something semi-special, and depending on who you are, maybe special. Because Trevor has a little bit of time to prepare and has never done this before and has a full, clear slate of an approach towards producing a podcast and figuring out what to say and what we can do and how to navigate that, space. I think there will be at least 1 or 2
seconds of real good genius.
Yes. 1 or 2 little gems or sparks of ideas that we can take forward with the podcast and be like, and we can implement that.
So what you're saying is you want to rob Trevor.
We're going to use Trevor for something. Finally.
I do like using Trevor.
Oh, he's got to be good for something. And so we need Trevor this weekend to really send it home, please.
Send it home or bring it home? What's the proper phrase?
He'll be there, so bring it home.
Bring it home.
Send it home, dude. I need him to be somewhere else and fucking send it home, dude.
Yeah, like a dog box.
Like a dog box. This is what I really want you to know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm excited for it. And the fact that I'm not going to have to do absolutely any editing on an entire episode.
Right.
Right? Because he can edit it all. He's got all the software.
I imagine that'll be on me. That falls on my shoulder.
Okay.
Here's the thing.
That means it's going to fall on my shoulder.
Yes. No, here is the possible positive to that. We'll go old T-Fat K style. Old Fighter and the Kid style. Single camera angle. Just me and Caleb. Whole time. Probably an iPhone. Probably my phone. Maybe we use Caleb's phone as a second shot. Here's actually what I was thinking, and I don't know if Trevor would have thought of this, but I will pitch it. I'd throw it out to him. Because I do want to see where, if given the reins, I want to see where Trevor can take it.
Mm-hmm.
But we set up my phone with my little mic, whatever, phone mic on it, and that's the wide shot of me and Caleb.
Yeah.
Trevor is behind, he's off screen, but he has maybe his phone or whatever phone, and he can get other controlled shots of whatever else we're doing, and we edit that in.
The only negative I'm going to say about those controlled shots.
I know what you're going to say.
What am I going to say?
You're going to say if there's a bunch of different ones, it's hard to place them.
No. Doable, hard for him. Me, a lot easier. The issue is going to be if he's not using a tripod, there's going to be very shaky shots.
Oh,
I don't care how good you are, they're going to be shaky.
Yeah.
So he's going to need to stabilize the video in post.
There's no post for Trevor. Dude, there's only during the process. There's no post for Trevor.
Okay.
He's going to see this, man. Step up your post game.
Well, he hasn't stepped up his recording game, so he doesn't know about the post game yet. He'll
right.
learn it.
He will. Yeah, he'll see the hurdles, and he doesn't even know the hurdles that are coming.
Yo, yeah, like fucking 3 pigs in a barn.
Oh, dude, that's exactly what I told him. No, what I did ask him, I was like, "Hey, Trevor, could you plug two different microphones into a computer and record them both on 2 different audio, tracks at the same time?" And he just red herringed me the whole time.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Maybe he's just playing dumb.
Maybe he can do it.
Maybe he's the expert. You do know he produces the school podcast, right?
The At School podcast?
Team. Yeah.
That's what it's called, the At School podcast?
Mm-hmm. He does that every week.
Wow.
Yeah.
He did
and
say...
they get millions of views.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, no.
Son of a bitch.
No, none of that's true.
He did say he wants me to move down there.
Ooh.
And he did say that in a week he could
move.
I'm going to move in a week. This is me coming out of the closet. The moving closet. Dude, imagine a moving closet and you're gay and the closet's moving and you're trying to and you're trying to
get out
stay
of
in
the
there.
closet and you can't?
Yeah, you can't even, sometimes you can't even stay in.
Ooh.
That's crazy closet. Dude.
Wow.
But what I'm saying
Some
is
Narnia shit right there.
Yeah. The gayest of all. That little goat dude, the satyr. Anyway, what was his name? Oh, he wants me to move down there.
Yeah, so he can do your podcast on the reg.
Yes, and I said, "There's no way you can do it." Like I did, I said, without James, this wouldn't happen. And Trevor, I'm sorry, but there's absolutely no way you could do it. I love you to death. And he said, give him a week, and he could do it. He wants to produce a podcast of me and Caleb.
I like it.
And I said, look, let's give it a shot. I'm not gonna move down there for sure.
What if that podcast ends up being the best thing you've ever recorded?
Yeah. All right, leads me to this. If that podcast gets 10,000 views, which is, moderately viral. If you go moderately viral, you can do that. If it gets 10,000 views in a month, I will move down there.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send everyone that podcast.
No, you want me to move? You fuck. dude, I'll put it on record right now, dude. I'll text him after this. If that podcast gets 10,000 views in a month, I'll move down there. I'll move all of us down there, my whole fam. And this is what I've been wanting to tell you, man.
Wait, do me a favor. I need you to say that one more time. Say the thing about the podcast to Trevor real quick.
And is this going just direct to him?
No, it's not going anywhere. Yeah, talk to that.
Okay. This weekend, when Trevor and Caleb and Tyler do a podcast together, okay, and Trevor produces it, if that podcast gets 10,000 views in 1 month, I promise, from the bottom of my soul and my heart and my gullet and my balls, to move my family to Buna so we can continue to do the podcast. But it has to get 10,000 views in a month, which or might do.
I already stopped it.
But we're still going here. Or might do. Not hating on, the possibility. The possibility's there. But, man, how beautiful would it be if it did. Do I see it happening? I can see anything, dude.
You can see anything?
Mm-hmm. I see things I'm not supposed to see.
Really?
Dimensions.
Ooh.
Osmosis.
Bob Denver.
Yeah, dude, Bob Villa.
Ooh, Bob Villa.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm Hispanic, so I say Villa.
Villa.
Cryptocurrency is controlled by
Me.
James Ingle. Cryptocurrency is controlled by James Ingle.
Yeah,
And I'll say it a third time. Cryptocurrency is controlled by globalists. James Ingle. Who were globalists? James Ingle. Controls the banks. Controls the globe. Crypto, while yes, will make you a bunch of money, I think it could be, in all honesty, the globalists, people, Illuminati, whatever, their way of making a one world currency, which makes sense. The Bible kind of called it. One day you won't be able to buy anything without a chip in your head or your hand or whatever.
Or on your back.
Or in your nuts. Chip on your shoulder. Mm-hmm. Or your sack. Sack chips. A sack of chips.
Like Doritos.
You get a free Bible with every sack of chips. The Doritos. Not a sponsor. So here's what I'm saying, dude. And it's important.
Yeah, obviously.
Cryptocurrency is the future. And are we going to make a bunch of money off of it? Maybe not. Yeah, but it's controlled by the freaking the government, dude. Not the U.S. government, but the world government, man. The one world government. They want one world currency, and they're going to do it.
And they want dicks in ass is really what they want.
Well, that was the headline. They sent out an email that said, "We want dicks in ass."
Yeah.
There's not enough dicks in ass.
Yeah.
And that's where we come in. That's what they said, not us.
I don't know. I was going to say that's what you said because you were willing to put up your ass for a dick.
I'll put it up, but nobody's,
Nobody's coming in
Nobody's coming in it, dude.
They just might penetrate. They just ain't going to come in it.
They'll pull out.
Okay, good.
Dude, they've been pulling out lately, dude. Is the thing, dude. I don't understand. It's like it's right there. Warm.
Warm?
Oh, God. This podcast has gone off the rails.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping some of this gets cut out. It won't.
It won't. It won't, dude. I did something over the weekend, man.
No, you didn't.
And I know you care because we're friends.
Okay.
And we, maybe you don't care. Maybe you don't care.
Probably not.
I did something, dude, and I talked about it on a previous podcast and I already told you about this, and I'm going to tell you again because we didn't have cameras on us at the time. You know what it is?
I do, but for the sake of the podcast, I'm not going to say nothing.
There's been something I've been wanting to do for a long time in my life, and I've finally done it, and that's something that's pretty cool for me, and I'm going to knock it off my bucket list. And it actually was on my bucket list, and here I am talking.
Finally got his dick chopped off.
Very consecutively. Finally got my dick chopped off. And, it's a big step. Step in the
wrong direction.
And I'm stepping in directions here, fumbling.
In directions, yes.
When I got it chopped off, I was stumbling everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I was doing. But now...
That's why last week's episode was so short.
Like my dick. Now that I got my dick under control, it's starting to grow back. I'll tell you what I did over the weekend. And that is something special to me. I wanted to originally dig a hole. And get in the hole. And then cover the hole. And then put bait outside of the hole with a small opening that I can see the bait. Okay? And then bird comes, eats the bait.
Ah, yes.
Tyler's hand.
Like a fox.
Like a fox's hand. This is the sliver. Tyler's fox hand. Catches a bird.
Ooh.
I'm talking about catching a bird, dude, with your bare hand. Fox hand. So I pull it in, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know what happens from there. I never planned that, I just want to catch a bird.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, obviously you would eat it if you actually caught one.
You eat it.
Yeah.
Like on site.
Yeah, that's the American thing to do.
So apparently I'm not American because over the weekend I caught a damn bird.
No, really? You caught one?
Yep. And I'm right-handed and I caught up my lefty.
Well, you also do a lot of stuff with your left hand.
I'm a predominant lefty jacker. I've actually never said that publicly, and this is awkward now. Welcome to the Vulnerable Podcast. This is me and James, and we're here, and we're both vulnerable right now.
I'm not.
James is totally secure. Me, talking about J and my D, huh?
With his L.
With my L. Talking about LJ and my D, dude. I'm talking about left jacking, dude. All right, man. And look, now that I'm open and vulnerable, I don't have to worry about that anymore.
Yeah, it's done. It's out there.
They can't hurt me.
And
they can try.
They can try.
They're going to hurt me.
They're going to try.
So I caught a bird. It was a cardinal. It was a red bird. I caught a beautiful red bird, a female.
How'd it taste?
My daughter was right there. Didn't eat it.
Did she eat it?
Fed it to her.
Nice.
Yeah. Then it squeaked when she bit into it. Like a dog's chew toy. It's insane. I didn't know it. But she loved it.
Oh, nice.
She had a good time. Nice. She actually did have a good time playing with chickens and stuff. I grew up all around chickens and farm animals and stuff.
Yeah.
And I didn't really even realize it. She's a city girl. This is all she knows is San Antonio.
Yeah.
And there's so much she has to learn about the country and the farms and stuff.
How to catch a bird.
How to catch a bird.
What to do with it afterwards.
Yeah, even Serena asked me, was like, how did you know how to hold it to where it wouldn't bite you? And I was like, that's just how I grabbed it. I caught it. And that was it. But it was really cool. It was really pretty.
You caught it by its ass, right?
Oh, finger. Dude, I didn't even use a whole hand.
Just penetrated it.
Yeah.
So that's almost bestiality-esque.
Look, neither one of us liked it. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so for it to be bestiality, one of y'all have to like it?
At least one.
Okay.
Then it's rape. But if it's like acceptable bestiality.
What if it's like mutual bestiality?
That's okay.
Like where the cat looks at you seductively and you just let it back up on that pencil.
Who told us that story? Do you remember?
You told me. Oh,
okay, I know the buddy. I know. If you're watching this, dude, you are a pervert. And so yeah, I have to take her back to the country and teach her a lot of stuff about the woods. Really,
we're talking about the bird here, right?
Yeah, that's where it stems from the bird. We got to catch a bird.
Oh, I thought you were saying you got to take the bird back to the country to teach it how not to get caught.
Oh, I've been prison wallowed in the bird since.
Nice.
I didn't want to throw it away.
You can't waste that.
I didn't even take a picture of it either. I should have taken a picture of it.
Yeah,
but
it's not real if there's no proof.
Dude, you're out in the country and you're like, there's no signal for one. But it's like I get a chance to disconnect, even though I didn't have a phone for 2 weeks. Before that. But it's like you don't want to ruin the moment by taking a picture, even though I had the bird. It wouldn't have gone anywhere. I mean, she ate it, and that doesn't make any sense.
She ate it, and then after she shat it out, you shoved it up your rectum.
Oh, yeah, dude. Did a fecal transplant. This is where the show degrades to.
Should not go.
A fecal transplant from my daughter of a bird that I caught with my bare hand, dude. This is the show.
And only part of the story is made up.
That's unbelievable. Or is it?
Or is it?
She might have really healthy gut bacteria.
She might.
So a fecal transplant might do me good.
It's possible. Yeah.
It might be the spice de l'ange.
Maybe it's Tom Brady's.
Mm-hmm.
She's just been holding it for him.
Dude, what if my daughter's the next Tom Brady?
What if she's the next Peyton?
What if she's the first
Peyton? Ooh.
So here's what I'm saying. Let's get serious here.
I don't see that happening.
Let's get serious, man.
All right, let's do this.
I actually was wondering. So James got a tattoo recently. We haven't showed it on here. Semi-recently. James got his first tattoo.
It's been a little while, and it technically has been on the episode.
Right, but we haven't talked about it or actually shown it.
No, because it's on my ass.
It's on his ass, and it wraps onto his.
Yeah.
But not his nuts. It goes around his nuts.
Yeah. Well, it's a small tattoo.
Yeah. He's got James has a tiny, tiny asshole.
Yeah.
And that's just God. This is the worst show. So
here we are back again.
James has a dinosaur tattoo on his wrist, and it's awesome. But that's not what what the tattoo is. The fact that you already have a tattoo is not why I'm bringing this up. I see you in the future getting more tattoos, and I'm curious as to what you're thinking they will be.
What I'm thinking my next tattoo will be?
Yeah.
If I had a guess, probably a shark that I drew.
Yeah.
And the only reason I would guess that is because I drew it, sent it to my sister, and we're supposed to both get that tattoo.
She talked to me about it.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
This is why I bring this up.
Okay.
I haven't seen the shark tattoo. I'm wondering where you're going to put it at.
Opposite wrist. Keep it even.
You're going to sleeve them up? Or you're going to have two wrist tats? Double wrist tats?
Double wrist tats. Just to keep everything
balanced.
Because you know me, everything in life I keep balanced.
You're a very balanced man.
I'm a very balanced man.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, I've never seen you even stumble.
No, I don't. Even when I'm drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Best drunk driver you'll ever see.
Dude, you got good ears too, man.
Well, that one's not so much.
That's the thing about James. He's got one good ear.
And the other one's got a hole missing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude, you got one ear with a hole in it. What's that thing doing?
Yeah, you tell me.
So I was just curious about you and your tattoos.
Oh, yeah. That's all I got so far.
So I want to show a video that I should have prepared. I don't say this often, and I'll never say it again, because I only say things once. And the only time I say things is the only time that I say them. Think about that. It's very simple. It's not very much to deduce from what I just said.
No.
Not very intelligent. And that's the point. I want you to follow along, you idiots. I was going to call out one of my friends, but he's not really an idiot. And I just don't want to make him feel bad about himself for no reason. But you know who I'm talking about. I've been into something. And I don't say this often. And I just said that. But I mean this. I've been obsessed, moderately obsessed with something lately. And it's something pretty cool. It's on YouTube, and I'll tell you about it right now. It's called Street Beefs. It's basically a YouTube fighting show, mixed martial arts, if you want to dignify it with that. It's backyard fighting, street beefs, in the streets. None of it's in the street. They're in the backyard. And they have
hay.
Some of them have hay. Yeah, surrounded by hay. Which is like, hey, don't do this. That's basically like the barrier is basically saying, hey, So, there's a man. The street beefs have been going for a while. And I think we should make our own version of street beefs. But I'll get into that later. There is a man. There is a fighter. I would say that he signed with Street Beefs, but I don't believe that's how it works because I think that's way too official for what we're talking about.
And he is arguably the best fighter in the world.
He's arguably the best fighter in the world if you are
a moron. Yes,
or Jewish and are good at arguing.
Mm.
That's not racist if it's a compliment, right?
Yeah, a little racist.
Okay, we can move past it.
Yeah,
hopefully.
Should.
Yep. Let's dwell on Jews for a little bit here. Okay, so there's a fighter that fights for Street Beefs by the name. This is a white man. It's a white man by the name of
Whitey McGee.
Whitey Bulger. His name is Shinigami. Now, not Shinigami from Death Note, the anime. Shinigami, the white man from the United States of America that fights in people's backyards with a gi on.
A gi?
Yep. He's, as far as I've seen, all the street beefs that I've watched, some people don't know what to wear when they're fighting. I saw a dude in plaid shorts and a striped shirt, which, honestly, you shouldn't wear that even if you're not fighting.
Yeah.
So, Shinigami wears a gi. And in the beginning, he talks about who he is. And it's surprising who he is, just because he's an overweight white man with the name Shinigami. And all that is leading up to this 1 minute and 12 second video that I'm going to show. I don't know if you've ever seen this. I did send it to you.
Then yes, I have seen
I
it.
did send it to you. So this right here is Shinigami versus another guy.
Who apparently loses because we ain't talking about him.
Yeah, but his name's Detail. You'll find that out.
D2?
Name's Detail. If you don't know me, you're about to.
You're about to. It's the man.
Shinigami fighting out of Lancaster, California, representing Force 360 Martial Arts and the Lab BJJ. Shout out to my girl Rachel.
Shout out to Rachel.
Street Beefs. We got an MMA match for you. In this corner, we have Detail.
Honestly, I'm just surprised he's got a girl.
In this corner,
It's good. He didn't say girlfriend. He just said girl. My girl. Could be his daughter. Or his mom. Come on, Shinigami. Look at the glory. Look at the face of a champion. Now I'll bring. Oh, yeah, finish. Look at that. Praise God. Dude, praise God. Here we go. And I'll bring it back, dude. I just want to break it down. Look at this man's face. I'll pause it right here. This is Street Beefs. If you like comedy, you know Pete Holmes. Pete Holmes and this man have almost the same face, but different bodies. And if Pete Holmes was to, let himself go, he would look like this man. So this man is Street Holmes, is what I will call him from now on. Actually, you know what? Shinigami is a cooler name than Street Holmes, so
I'm going to call him Street Holmes.
I'm going to go back to Shinigami. Oh, okay. But here we go. This, look at him, dude. The first guy can't even grow a beard.
you don't know me?
Okay, no, he's got shit all over his, he's got Vaseline on his eyebrow. That's what that is. So he's scared. That means from the jump that he's scared.
Or they enforce it.
Maybe. I don't know. Shinigami has his eyebrows covered up by a headband. Like it's fucking savage. Look at his belly. This dude's a champion. This may be Rachel behind him. Just look at the way he has his hair and just the way he carries himself, man. Shinigami is a champion. And it looks like he got that gi from Spirit Halloween store. So, that's fine. Maybe he looks like... Maybe he's not a good fighter. Maybe he's just bullshitting because look at him. He looks like a fat fuck. So, here we go.
Shinigami fighting out of Lancaster, California, representing Force 360 Martial Arts and the Lab.
So, he's a legit martial artist. Unless he made up the gym. He represents whoever else. Didn't say his master, so that gives a little... discredits him a little bit.
BJJ.
Oh, he does Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu as well. Okay, so he's semi well-rounded, and that there's a pun in there, and I'm not gonna make it. Yes, I am. He's well-rounded physically.
Shout out to my girl Rachel. Let's do this.
Then he went black at the end there. He said, "Let's do this." This man is the least black human I've ever seen, and also I really would like to shout out to Rachel.
Street Beefs. We got an MMA match for you. In this corner, we have Detail.
No corners. It's just hay, and they're not even connected. So no corners. Let's just said over. It should have said over here's this guy, and then over here's the other guy.
In this corner, we got Shinigami. Let's let know what they are.
Look at the confidence of Shinigami. Shinigami. He's staring down his opponent, and I don't know if his opponent
Died?
Yeah, it probably died shortly after this video was recorded. But he's staring him down semi-confidently, actually, now that you look at his face. But
you licked his face?
I licked his face, dude, and he tasted like sauerkraut.
Mm.
I don't know. I've never tried sauerkraut. But that's a Asian reference. So here's the thing. They're about to fight.
Yeah.
You're going to fight another human.
Another human being, man, person thing.
Another human, man, vegan person thing. Man, boy, dick, titty, shit, son.
Man, boy, dick, titty, shit, son.
So here's the thing about fighting another human. Is that sometimes it hurts. It does hurt sometimes. I've never been in a real fight, but I have sparred and have practiced. And I'm a black belt in Taekwondo. And sometimes when you get into an altercation with someone that is another being, other than you, and even yourself sometimes, and it comes to the physicals,
Yeah.
it hurts.
I mean, arguably, sex can be thrown into that same.
That's
descriptive.
100%. It hurts sometimes, dude. You know what I'm saying? So these guys are going into this knowing that it's gonna hurt at some point for somebody, probably both people, both parties. Shinigami's got the mind and heart and soul of a champion.
PG, bro.
PG, and he knows his kicks are swift and furious.
I will say, looking at these two guys, their weight class, they're definitely in the same weight class,
Very
right?
similar. Shinigami may have 15, 20 on him. Maybe. Look at it. He's taller, too.
Yeah. Definitely not the same weight class. Not even close.
I bet he's got 20 on him.
I bet he's got more. I'd say 40 to 60.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see. Well, now they're in the same frame. Yeah, it's probably more than 20. Give you that. Based on Shinigami's initial stance, I can tell that he wants to throw a kick. Just based on where he has his
legs up.
his weight on his legs.
Just standing on one leg, not kind of hovering between the two.
He's bouncing, but you can tell that his hips. He's ready to throw a kick if he has to, a front kick.
So you're looking at his hips.
I'm watching a man's hips. And they fight, dude. Okay, so what Shinigami is about to do, I pause it. This guy, you can tell his face, he doesn't have a clue what's going on right now. And he's in the middle of a fight, and he should know that. But look at his hair and his face. He has no idea what's coming. And he's not even looking down. I don't even think he's taking Shinigami's legs into the equation at all. Just based on his dumb face. Shinigami throws what looks like the shittiest kick of all time. But I think it was to trick the idiot, the guy.
Ah, the idiot, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Two smart guys. No, don't get me wrong. Two smart.
Oh, yeah, they're definitely high IQs.
100%.
I mean, a good 2 digits.
2 digits.
Yeah.
Let's give him that.
Yo, yeah.
So Shinigami's about to throw a weak kick, but I think it's tactical. Look at that right there. Shitty kick, and it was about waist high. Nothing special about it. But he's like, okay, this dude can't kick for shit. Then all of a sudden, Shinigami drops a bomb. Right on the kid's chin. Right on details. He puts the last little bit of detail on details
on that kid.
Chin. Yeah. And knocks him the fuck out. Doesn't knock him out.
He knocks him down.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, I kind of think that fight was called a little soon.
You think you put... Okay. You would have let him go.
I would have, like, you see that their referee, I guess, come running in right away as soon as the guy went down.
That shit doesn't happen in street beefs.
What? Referees?
Kicks to the head. Head kicks.
Oh, okay.
You know? He's like, oh, fuck.
So he just didn't know what to do.
I think so.
Because, I mean, in a UFC fight, someone gets kicked in the head and they fall down. If they're still moving like that dude is,
got a pound.
Ref's not going to jump in. He's going to let that person get in there and start hitting.
No doubt.
I mean, generally after a kick to the head and then like 2 hits or something, the ref's probably going to pull it off and call the fight then.
Right. Shinigami didn't even step in.
Didn't even get a go in for the kill. They just, you kicked him in the head. It's over. You win.
You win.
Like I was a little upset by that. I was like, you know what? This guy could have had like, rocky recovery. Like that kick could have been what he needed to go back and win.
He could have been like Joe Burrow early on in the season when he got hit, and then it changed the whole season. And it seemed like he may have had the heart of a champion like that.
I mean, he wasn't knocked out.
Definitely not.
They called it a knockout.
Right.
But he wasn't knocked out. He could have still been coherent. He definitely got kicked down, which, I mean, who wouldn't? The dude's got 40 pounds on you.
It's Shinigami. He's got 80 pounds on him.
Okay, let's say a dude who's got 40 to 80 pounds on Shinigami kicks him in the head. He falls down. Is he going to get back up? Maybe.
I don't know if he can.
Well, I think if he hit the ground, he'd probably roll around a little bit. Like, we're taking this to the ground now. I can't stand back up on my own.
He becomes one with the ground, dude.
Becomes one.
The name like Shinigami.
Ooh, yeah.
Here's what I think. This speaks. I thought it spoke volumes for Shinigami. I think I like him because his name is Shinigami. He's a white guy.
I mean, you don't like him because he's good looking.
No one does. But I realized just now, I thought if Shinigami kicked anybody in the head, that's lights out. But then until I break it down, and I'm like, this kid just got kicked in the head by Shinigami himself.
And he's not unconscious.
Yeah, dude. The Shinigami.
The Shinigami.
Yeah, dude. Shinigami. The Shinigami, dude. And fucking survived it, dude. And could have fought. I've seen people come back in UFC fights from worse than that and win. Almost immediately after getting hit hard like that. So, look for, check out Street Beefs if you're bored on YouTube. Street Beefs is the shit.
You know, and when you sent me this video last night, so I watched it last night, and the first thing that comes to my head is, this is probably like 2 years ago, you and I had like a heated discussion over who would win in a fight, in a street fight.
Yes.
Would it be The Rock?
Let's get that going.
Or would it be Jason Statham?
The Rock versus Jason Statham. Who would win?
I want to see what people in the comments section will say.
Yeah, please let us know what you think.
Who's going to win, The Rock or Jason Statham? Now, The Rock is arguably, 7'12".
He's arguable. You can argue anything.
And Jason Statham's probably like
4'2".
4'2".
Jason Statham is actually the reason I'm wearing this necklace today.
Really? Why is that?
Well, because he's a leprechaun compared to The Rock.
No, I mean, he is shorter than The Rock for sure. I wouldn't say Jason Statham's short per se.
I saw
I'm
6'1".
Looking it up right now. I'm thinking he's probably 6. I'd say 5'10".
I was gonna say 5'10" too. I bet he's a little shorter.
So he's 5'10".
Damn,
we're good.
Yeah, we're fucking
All
killing
right, so
it, dude.
he's 5'10".
The Rock is 6'3", 6'4",
and he weighs 170 pounds.
Okay, that's very important. 170 pounds. I bet The Rock got almost 100 pounds on him.
The Rock is 6'5".
6'5".
And he weighs
almost 100 pounds more, probably.
He weighs 260 pounds.
Yeah, dude, 90 pounds on him, and he will smash him, dude. He will bring death from above just by standing there.
Yeah, but he's got to hit him. And wait.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, let's think of it this way. Let's think of it as Jason Statham is a tiger.
Okay.
And like a Siberian tiger.
Mm-hmm.
And The Rock is like a grizzly bear.
I don't like this analogy. I know where it's going.
Who's going to win, the tiger or the grizzly?
The tiger, man. But
so there you go.
Jason Statham is not as fast as a tiger.
He's faster than The Rock, though. I guarantee that.
I bet he's faster than The Rock.
I bet he's faster than The Rock.
Who's older?
Ooh, that's actually a good question. I don't know.
Jason Statham's getting old, man.
He's looked old since he started.
He might have been 75 when the first Transporter movie came out.
That's probably
Dude.
That's probably true.
He's getting slower with old age. I guarantee you.
Jason Statham is 53 years old.
Okay. So The Rock is probably pretty close. 50. I'm gonna say 49. But if we keep having this,
The Rock is 67. No, he's 48.
48. Okay. We keep having this argument over
We do.
over 10 years. But if we keep having it, they're gonna get older and older and slower, and The Rock is not gonna live really because you don't see old big guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say unless he does steroids, which he claims he's never done.
Who, The Rock?
Yeah, he says he's never done steroids except for that one time in college, and he didn't like them.
He doesn't look like a guy that uses steroids.
Yeah, those veins are popping out just purely based on the fact that he works out all the time.
Mm-hmm. That's why I use steroids. Because I'm so strong.
Okay.
So is it shifting more towards you think The Rock would win?
No. I'm still gonna say Jason Statham.
We should find a way to simulate this.
Weren't you saying there was a game like you can simulate a T-Rex versus 1,000 chickens or something? Can you do The Rock versus Jason Statham?
There should be a thing like that. Celebrity Deathmatch, the game.
Yeah, that would be great.
That'd be awesome, man. How many fucking Jake Gyllenhaals does it take to kill The Rock? Dude, who would win?
All right, so Jason Statham has a purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and has trained multiple martial arts disciplines, including Wing Chun, Kung Fu, karate, and kickboxing.
Okay.
Purple belt. What is that level?
High.
Versus black belt, like how far away?
Not far.
Okay.
Right before.
Now let's see what the Rock
In jiu-jitsu, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think.
Nothing comes up for the Rock in martial arts. So.
Okay. There we go.
So the Rock's got strength.
Not a trained fighter.
Not a trained fighter versus a trained fighter.
Played college football.
Okay.
Wrestled.
Wrestled for sure. Wrestling's obviously very real.
Very real.
Okay.
I'm kind of going towards your side. Dude, he's got 90 pounds on him though, man.
Yes, no, I agree with you. 90 pounds of pure muscle.
Of flexibility. He's agile. He
is agile.
He can.
I will give you that.
He can control that 90
But that's
pounds.
also 90 pounds that's more weight he's got to move. That means he's going to tire out quicker.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm assuming someone who's a purple belt in jiu-jitsu would probably know that and use that against him.
He can't. He's too strong. Jason Statham's not strong enough to fight.
Fast enough to let him slow down. Get him slowed down. And then do like a tiger would a grizzly.
Hide in the tall grass?
Hide in the tall grass and attack and pounce from behind.
Dude, you're right. Fuck. Here's how I'm saying the fight goes, okay?
I mean, I will say, I know you're going to say one good hit from The Rock and safety.
Oh, that's obvious, for sure.
And I would agree if he can
If he
land
can
the
get
hit.
it.
If he could get hit.
Realistically, here's how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
The Rock is in this side of the hay. Jason Statham's on this side of the hay.
Uh-huh. Hey, I like
They're
it.
in a hay field. Or in a hay bale.
Yeah, bale of hay.
And then The Rock, big man, rushes Jason Statham.
Yes, and I would definitely see that as well.
For sure.
Yeah.
Two Titans clash.
Mm-hmm.
One Titan falls. Two Titans fall. One Titan falls onto the other Titan.
And squishes him and kills him.
Dead. Right there. He kills him dead. And that's how it goes, dude.
No, I definitely see that. Like early Rousey fights, back when she was still pretty much the champion.
Mm-hmm.
She would end those fights so quickly.
Mm-hmm.
She would come out and she would just do devastating damage immediately.
Mm-hmm. Judo.
And as we learn later, that's because
Judo.
she don't last.
Yes.
So I'm thinking The Rock's gonna be the same way. He's gonna know he's gonna have to take Statham out quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna charge him. He's gonna run after him, try to take him down very quickly.
What's his animal? What's his logo?
Grizzly bear.
A bull.
Grizzly bear.
Now it's a grizzly bear. It's a bull, dude. He's gonna bull rush him.
So this tiger is going to know that's what he's going to be. That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna go in there with a mind knowing that, hey, he's gonna come charging at me. So I'm gonna use my reflexes. I'm gonna get out of the way quickly, let him dispense all that energy right off the bat. He's gonna charge. He's gonna hit those hays, bounce off of it like a 1980s Hulk Hogan chasing after somebody, and then he's gonna turn around a little angrier and then come at you again. You dodge him 2-3 times, and he's tired out. And now you move in for the kill.
Pretty smart. Two things I got from that.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about a tiger versus a grizzly bear.
Mm-hmm.
Scratch the grizzly bear.
Mm.
We didn't talk about a tiger versus an angry bull.
My money's still on the tiger.
100%.
I was going to Google it. But
No, 100%. Secondly, when they're in the hay ring, The Rock is so used to fighting in the wrestling ring, he's going to try to do the, and then you go to the other side, but it's hay. He's going to he falls, and he loses.
Yeah, but The Rock's also going to have to be choreographed and told how to approach the fight, when the chairs are going to be thrown in, and they're going to be, what do you mean there's no chairs?
Yeah, what do you mean no chairs? Yeah, what do you mean no
What do you mean
chairs?
you're not going to toss a
Yeah,
chair and for
what
me to
the
hit him?
fuck?
What do
Yeah.
you mean there's no crowd for me to prance around and show off that I'm carrying him around?
Yeah, he's like, what do you
And
mean
then-
no chairs?
So what do you mean? How are they going to smell what I'm cooking?
yeah. And then, yeah, you're right, man. I agree with you now.
I'll be honest. I do see both outcomes.
If it goes past the first round, Jason Statham takes
Yes.
it all day.
If there's a first round knockout, it's going to be The Rock winning. I would even
Or
say
choking him
first
out.
2 rounds knockout or first 2 rounds takedown. I would say The Rock's got the first 2 rounds. I would say anything after 2 rounds, it's all Statham. And I think Statham would make it last past that. Because I could see Statham recovering from one hit. Because I don't see Statham letting a real good hit come in. You know, like a full powered hit. I see that just takes too long to throw and get in. I could see him recovering from some small jabs that, you know, come quickly.
Imagine right in front of The Rock. The Rock is right in front of you, and you're fighting him. And then all of a sudden,
I would kill him.
you're looking at him, and like he has a shirt on and everything, and all of a sudden he just goes, and it just disappears. It like disintegrates.
And then you take your shirt off gently, laughing a little bit
Yeah.
because of all the energy he expelled by ripping that shirt.
Oh yeah,
Knowing like, ha, I got this. Bitch.
yeah. And you have to
take your shirt off. You unbutton.
yeah,
it
you
gently.
unbutton it. You take the pencils out of your
Because
pocket.
I think he did that in one of the transporter movies, right?
I don't know.
Some guy rips their shirt off and he just takes his pencils out, unbuttons his shirt,
Well.
sets it down, and then goes and fights.
We just stumbled upon that you know, recreation of that moment. So the Rock just one overhand right, and you see it coming, and you see his bicep, and you're like,
You see
I've
those
never seen
veins
anything
about
like
to
that.
pop.
yeah, and then one of them does pop,
Ooh.
blinds you right there.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. His arm's done, but he's got this left arm, and you're blind.
No, he's still got the momentum coming from that pop to vessel. It's that arm's still gonna,
You're right.
you know, go down and hit its intended space.
Mhm.
Whether you're
Target.
still in it
Sure.
or not, though, is different.
Jason Statham probably wouldn't still be in it.
No, I think that boy's still got some speed on him.
He is white,
I don't know what that means, but
low speed,
Huh?
low speed,
but
generally low speed.
but martial arts.
Marshall.
Martial's arts.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Marshall.
I mean, and Marshall, when he teaches his arts, he teaches speed.
He does teach a lot of speed.
And I see Statham showing some speed, even at the ripe old age of 53.
Please let us know in the YouTube comments, in the Instagram comments, in any comment. Send in videos.
You definitely send in a video.
Send in a video of yourself just on your phone weighing in your opinion on Jason Statham versus The Rock and who would win. And then send it to tcabfpodcast@gmail.com, please. And we'll play it on here.
Now, keep in mind, you can't show any clips from like the Fast and Furious franchise where they do actually fight because that as well is owned by Universal and we will not be able to show them on the podcast. You can watch them for reference, but early on when we started talking about this was just after that Hobbs and Shaw movie came out. And granted, it was a tie in the show. No one really won every time they fought. But that's also choreographed. It's for a movie, and it's pre-written before anything else. So it doesn't really play into their strengths.
You mean that's not real?
I'm sorry.
I went to school. Shout out to Cody Rutherford. If he ever sees this, Cody Rutherford used to be probably an afterthought. Back in the day, we were in junior high, and he thought that when actors got shot and killed in movies, that they died in real life.
Well, they do, don't they?
That's what I said. I was like, they do, don't they? And he's like, yes, they do. And then somebody stepped in and was like, you fucking little idiots. It was a teacher. The teacher came in and was like, you little fucking bastards, you stupid fucks. And we went to a good school.
Yeah, I could tell.
And I was like, no, I was like, well, what about people that get killed in multiple movies? He was like, well, they bring them back to life.
Ooh.
And I was like, why didn't I know about this? Why have I been living my life so safely?
was gonna say, like, just think about actors like I can't remember his name now. The guy who played Ned Stark in Game of Thrones. He also played what's his name? Boromir in Lord of the Rings.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he dies in everything.
Oh yeah, he got his head cut off. He sewed that bitch back on.
He
dude.
dies in everything.
Yeah.
I mean, he's probably the master of it. The Lord of Light has brought him back so many times.
Yeah, dude. He comes back as Boromir the White. He comes back as Ned Stark the White, dude. He's
always
doing
white
it.
though.
Yeah, yeah. He's always. He needs to switch it up. You know, stop cultural
He
appropriating.
needs to pull a Robert Downey Jr. and not be white in one movie.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tropic Thunder.
Shout out to successfully doing that.
Yeah, and apparently not getting hated on for it.
You do a good enough job.
He successfully went in blackface. Nobody hated on him. They are bringing up some controversy in the last couple months I've heard about, but it's against Ben Stiller, not against Robert Downey Jr., which is weird.
Here's what I think. We could do blackface.
We could.
Just let me finish, dude. We could do blackface if we plan something else to happen at the same time, or a day after.
Or we could do blackface if we get like Quez or Marvin on.
Mm-hmm. They just have to sign
Marvin
off on
hasn't
it.
been on this podcast yet, but
Marvin has.
no, it was a different. Oh yeah, he has. Okay. We get one of them on, and they go in whiteface, and you go in blackface.
That's the only way. We balance it out, dude. We figured it out, dude. We're gonna do that.
Oh god,
I'm down.
When you want to be an actor, though, it's still gonna get canceled because they're gonna ignore that part and just focus on that one.
We'll only be in the same shot together, and if for somehow they won't be able to be cropped or zoomed.
Y'all have to be like hugging the whole time.
We'll be hugging the whole time.
Very obvious.
That's the point of it, is for unity. We'll be hugging the whole time, dude. Let's do it.
God, no.
I'll be in blackface, and either Marvin or Quez or any of our other urban friends.
We could probably get Willie to do it.
I bet Willie would do it. He's Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. But he's like,
we need to get Willie on the podcast.
Yeah.
Do you think he's seen any episode of this?
No. I'm gonna say definitely not, dude.
When this one's finally posted, I'm gonna crop out this section. I'm gonna send it to him.
Yeah. He may have
seen.
seen.
We're talking about him on the podcast.
Yeah, that's what
we haven't forgotten about you, Willie.
Yeah,
we miss you.
We miss you, man. We love you, bro.
And your latest profile picture is a little weird. Just throwing that out.
I haven't seen it. Haven't been on Facebook. Anyway, shout out to Willie. Shout out to this podcast for being so smart, dude.
Yeah,
we really figured out some real shit today so far.
The Jason versus The Rock thing. I say Jason because we're on a first name basis, apparently.
Oh yeah.
That I think could come up with some good points of view.
I think so too.
I mean, I think I've almost changed your mind on it.
You have a little. You've swayed me. I've been very solid as a Rock.
Mm-hmm.
For The Rock, and you have Jason Statham to me.
I've Statham'd you.
Yeah.
I mean, 90 pounds is 90 pounds.
Of muscle.
It's
a lot.
Oh, what was it? 7 inches is 7 inches.
Fucking. Yeah. I don't even know what that's like.
So, The Rock does have 7 inches and 90 pounds.
We know that.
And we know that.
We know that, dude. We figured that out today, if anything. We figured out that crypto's controlled by the one world government.
The Rock's got 7 inches, 90 pounds.
God. All right. Well, fuck, man.
Oh, hey, which one of them do you think can eat the most grilled cheese, though?
Absolutely The Rock.
Yeah.
Have you seen his cheat days?
No, but I guarantee you, just the amount of calories he has to intake.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He would murder it.
His I'll bring it up right now. The Rock's cheat day. This is The Rock's legendary cheat day. After 150 days of eating clean, The Rock allowed himself a legendary cheat day. 12 pancakes, 4 double dough pizzas, and 21 brownies.
In one sitting?
I think it's 3 different meals.
Okay.
4 double dough pizzas. in one meal. And
I
then
could eat that in one sitting.
there are YouTube videos of doing the Rock Challenge.
Uh-huh.
Would you do it? Would you do it?
I'd give it a try.
12 pancakes, 4 double dough pizzas, and 21 brownies.
I'd give it a try. You know, honestly, I did see this one video a while back. Some guy was trying to emulate Mark Wahlberg's day.
Yeah.
Because apparently,
Gets
like,
up at 4:30.
gets up real early, has time for his prayers and stuff, and then like he eats breakfast and works out. I don't remember which one comes first or what the order is, but he works out like 4 different times throughout the day. He's got a little time set aside for work and stuff like that, and that's his average day.
Yeah.
And apparently, it's different when he's filming a movie and stuff. Obviously, but,
Bed at 9.
yeah. But somebody tried recreating it and said he actually felt really good at the end.
Really?
He probably felt like sore as fuck the next day unless he works out all the time. But, you know, that'd be a cool challenge to try to do.
Like a vlog challenge. You record the whole thing. You vlog style.
Yeah, the video I saw was like dumbed down to maybe 8 minutes. But, yeah.
Yeah. Here's what I'm thinking. Because I'm thinking about vlogging.
You knocking shit off the shelf?
Just vlogging shelves falling. Vlogging on Thursdays. Pre-podcast. And then...
kind of like posting it before you go and record it?
Yeah, and then it's like the build up to the end of the vlog, the Thursday vlog, is the beginning of the podcast.
Okay.
Just an idea. I had it today.
Actually, I like that idea.
It could work.
And the whole thing's obviously advertisement for when you post the podcast.
Yeah.
A day or two later.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hopefully, it's only a day or two and not like a week later.
No, I could post them at the same time.
What do you mean? Post the podcast that same day?
The vlog and then post the podcast.
Oh no, I get that. But you're doing the vlog, and then there still needs to be time for editing of the podcast.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be posted at the same time.
And editing the vlog.
Ooh, I didn't think of that. I was thinking like for a vlog, it'd just be like kind of you at a Snapchat or something. Hey guys, I'm here. Blah 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 blah, and then you just push send.
Yeah.
You post it throughout the day. That way people see you live.
Okay. I
And
was
then-
thinking one video.
Okay.
Of segments recorded like that throughout the day.
Okay.
Of whatever, vlog. Like people's vlogs, like so many vlogs out there. They just, record whatever.
No, I
doing-
get the style you're going for. I was just thinking,
I guess the story.
yeah, like posting it kind of as a story kind of thing, but it being well seen throughout the day. That way you're catching more attention throughout.
That's also a good idea.
And then it's also a longer lead up.
Yeah.
Because somebody doesn't have to watch the vlog before they watch the podcast. The only downside is if you take a week before you record it, people might lose interest.
I will do something like that once. Get full-time editing.
Or get time management a little better? No? Not even. Okay.
So I caught a bird. Shinigami. We should start our own street beefs.
Yeah, you mentioned that. I like the concept of it. I do want to get a red jacket though.
Yeah, we'll get a red jacket.
The first rule of
need a
fighting
name.
on YouTube is we only talk about fighting on YouTube.
Yeah, the whole time during the fight, even.
Yeah.
We need a name, and we need your help. I wish I had an Uncle Sam costume just for that. Fuck.
I want you. Here. This right here, this picture that is pulled up on the screen right here that you're only seeing now and not seeing anything else.
Yeah.
Tyler as Uncle Sam.
Great God. I want you to send in a name in the comment section for us to start a fighting league. And then we'll do other things that are necessary to start a fighting league. But we need a name.
Yeah. We need a name.
And
if you're interested in being one of the fighters.
Yeah, if you're one of the viewers, we're gonna call them viewers now because they're just dwindling down. If you're one of the viewers of this and you would like to be in the fighting league, we could do some charity stuff too. That'd be cool. Charity fights.
Ooh, yeah.
People love charity fights. And anybody fighting YouTube, they're gonna like it. People are gonna watch people fighting. We can make it racial, dude. We'll put a freaking Puerto Rican fighting Jeff Bezos or something. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for sure.
We'll do a Vietnamese dude. We'll squash some beef, dude. We'll start some more beef, dude. That's awesome. We'll do India versus China. We'll do what do we do? Oh, we can do a dude from New York versus a dude from California.
Like it.
Not a bad idea. All right, well, hope you guys are doing good. I mean that from the bottom of my jelly beans. Hope you guys are taking care of yourselves. And it's easy to get away from yourself. It's easy to let yourself be in a situation where you can understand yourself. Sometimes you kind of just autopilot your way through the day and don't even give yourself a chance to figure out what you want or how you can get there. And you're kind of just, like a jellyfish.
I'm really digging this inspirational thing, and I love that you brought up the smartest animal in the ocean.
Drifting through space.
Jellyfish are great.
Jellyfish are the most intelligent, brainless creatures. Can we say that? We can say that for sure. They're the most intelligent, brainless creatures in the world. Don't be a jellyfish.
No. Be a jellyfish.
Be what you want to be.
Yeah.
But don't be a dick. I mean that. Praise God. Check us out on Instagram. It slips me, but it's on the screen right now. Doesn't matter. I need to post on there anyway. I need to be more active on there. And maybe time management. Also maybe get someone to do it. One day. We'll see.
Get someone to manage your own time.
I need that. Assistant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thank you guys for staying in there with us. Hanging in there with us. This is episode 23.
Yeah.
And shout out to Jim Carrey.
Yeah, and we didn't even talk about any of the controversy, should we say, about the number 23?
Well, is there any?
Well, I mean,
is it juicy?
Well, no, not really. Just people attribute a lot of stuff like 9/11 and stuff like that to the number 23.
9/11 was funded by circles.
Funded by circles.
Mm-hmm.
All right, interesting.
Yep. Triangles tried to stop them, and squares tried to squares. There's a bunch of squares in there, and they tried to stop the circles with the damn triangles. But the circles, they got away with it, bro. And we're triangles.
They did, yes.
All right. It's been another episode. And that's what I'll say about it. It's been another episode.
I thought this went pretty well.
Yeah.
Actually, I really hope to get some reviews back on the Statham versus The Rock thing. I think that'd be a very good conversation.
Yes, please. Let's get it going. I feel like we should put that out there on social media, maybe Instagram or something too, like a poll. I want to figure out the poll thing. We just need to follow.
Yeah.
Help us get a bigger following, please, so we can do more cool shit.
Like us, comment on the likes.
Yeah, make a comment, like that comment.
Yeah.
If somebody else comments, like their comment, dude.
And then get your friends to like your comment and have them leave a comment about why they liked your comment.
Get your friends
naked.
Do what he said, but also get on your friend's phone and
subscribe to us on their YouTube without them knowing.
Yes.
That way we just pop up.
Yes. We do all these things, and we will be something one day. Please.
Help us out, we beg you.
Yeah, God. Well, dude, I'm out here catching birds with my hands. What else do you guys want?
Yeah, we're talking about important stuff here, like The Rock versus Jason Statham.
We're figuring real shit out, man.
Exactly.
All right. Be good to yourselves. Be good to Santa Claus.
Be good to others.
Be good to your grandmother. Unlike the beginning of the show.
That was not recording.
Really?
Might have been.
Be good to your grandma. Peace, geese, grilled cheese, and the Middle East queef. That's my nickname.
Queef, the Middle East queef.
Praise the Lord, happy All right, here we go now. Are we opening up with another song again, my friends? Or are we not?
I would like to vote for not.
So here we go. Praise the Lord, 'cause happy days are here. I said praise. I said what I said, dude. You know what? And you can't take it back because this is the age of the internet and you can't take shit back anymore. What does that mean? Anytime you ever cursed out your grandma? Anytime you ever punched your grandma? Anytime your grandma ever, like, stepped out of bounds and you backhanded her?
Anytime you ever started a
OnlyFans for your grandma? Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called.
Keep an open hand. You won't go to jail if you backfist your grandma, backhand your grandma. You know what I'm talking about. If you do those things, you know what I'm talking about. And if you don't, by God, you should, all right? And I'm here to tell you about good things about life, and that's one of the good things. Welcome.
Backfisting your grandma?
Oh, praise God. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show where Tyler fists his grandma. Backfist, sorry.
Okay.
So you fist her in the back. The rumper.
Yeah, you gotta. I'm glad. My plan was to set back.
To cut. Yeah, I know.
But should we try another one?
No. I like that one. That was good.
Maybe we should just try.
Maybe you should try.
All right.
Maybe don't try. Maybe just do.
Let's see how this one goes.
There is no try.